we're live, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see if this works. We're gonna play music and wait for people to come in because it's been a long day. I gotta turn off Discord for a brief moment, so if you guys can give me a second. welcome back, everybody. We're here. We're live, finally. Oh, I did a major boo-boo. Totally my fault. What had happened was I had downloaded a corrupted file, didn't realize it was corrupted, tried to use it, and then it didn't want to uninstall. Zelig worked his magic. Oh, you could see a man panicked. It was hilarious. But I'm extremely thankful, even though I got a good laugh out of it. Now, we are waiting for somebody to come on live, and we're going to see how much that works. If it works well, then he's going to go home. If it doesn't work, then he's going to have to kind of fiddle with things and try to figure things out. Because, again, new computer, new settings. Voice actually has had issues. We started reading up on it, and I don't know what to say. You sound great. Well, I sounded great before people started coming on, and that's the thing. I need people to come on, and we need to test the quality of people coming on. The music was a bit off, but that's something I can fix a bit later. Right now, I'm just worried about the people coming on and the sound cutting in and out and all of that good stuff. But apparently, I come in great. At least by voice meter standards. So if anybody wants to be brave enough to come on, and then we will definitely have you swing on, whatever you want to call it. Then we can figure out what the audio is doing. Because again, what had happened was we were in the middle of the show, and I had downloaded a corrupted file without knowing it. Implemented it, and then again, after we discovered it, we couldn't uninstall it, we couldn't get rid of it. He had restarted my computer several times to try and, after each and every change, finally he got it to be gone. I don't know what he did. Honestly, he goes, if you're going to get into this, you better know what you're doing, so don't touch this unless you know what you're doing. I was like, okay. And then, he fixed it. So, again, Ellie, if you want to come back on, we could try and see what's going on. I'll share the show. Invite, yes. Clip to, thank you. And then we'll have... Nope, wrong about it. There we go. I'll do it. Yes. Yay! Ellie's putting herself on that grenade. Yeah, no, it's like, I don't know what's going on with it. It's, like I said, it was just a really weird, corrupted file that just did not want to uninstall no matter what changes you made. And, for a minute there, I was like, a brand new computer, I just totally ruined it. Installed no matter what changes you made. And, for a minute, I hear myself.
Sorry, I had I forgot to close it.
It's fine.
I normally close it in time, but this time I was just like, has it loaded yet? Has it loaded? It kicked in, and then I was hearing double, and I was like, what's happening?
Nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, how do we sound? Are we good? Is there like a echo or anything? Because that's the next thing I have to figure out. Oh, I hear a bit of feedback from myself. If you guys didn't know, I've got Zelig patiently waiting in the X room to come rush to fix it. See, I have to admit, he's got some good points in heaven for this. If you believe in heaven, he's definitely going to go there because of this. But yeah, there is an actual feedback. Even I can hear it. It's tearing up the audio. So let me go get him real quick. Ellie, do you want to end the song? By the way, I'm having rum. Are you having rum yet?
I'm still finishing my sherry.
Oh, your sherry. You're finishing off your sherry. That's right.
Yeah, it's almost completely gone now. Like a quarter of a bottle is like almost gone.
Oh wow!
It was like a 1 liter bottle.
Oh, here he comes. Here's Zelig. By the way.
Hi.
She says hi. Hi. All right, I'm gonna put you on mute. I'm gonna play another song, and he's gonna try and fiddle with it.
There's no songs. Can anybody else hear songs? There's no songs. Oh wow. Maybe she forgot to push play, or is playing on her end and not our end again. I don't know. I can't sing Happy Aunt.
And sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to fix this. Happy, I'll send you a message. I got to go again. Sorry, just popped in to say hi. Thank you, Scott's Inverts. I appreciate it. Ellie, speak.
Hello, hello.
Hey, the squelch is gone. I just need to fix the quality of the sound, but other than that, yay! There's no squelch. I'm pretty excited about that. The squelch was the big issue.
It was a delay.
No, it wasn't a delay. It was like as you were speaking, I could almost like hear myself. It was like almost an overlap, which was really weird.
Yeah.
So.
And I think there's an echo.
Do you have an echo?
Yeah, maybe if I just wait, it'll go away.
How about that? Do you still hear an echo?
Nope, I think that's better. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Okay, that's fine then.
Okay. Well, now let's ask the audience.
Yeah, we got a good audience. Very vocal this time.
Happy Aunt is fixed. Okay. Oh god, I almost had a heart attack there. I almost died. No, we again, what we had to do is we had to get rid of the old. Apparently, the old version didn't have the specs to keep up with the a better computer. I hate to say it, but I hate to put it that way. And on top of that was a corrupt file, and it was just like, there was a huge mess, and so he was just like, what did you do? And I'm like, I don't know. And then he wasn't mad at me anymore, he was just straight up mad at the program, because they're not very clear, apparently. And then he downloaded the kind of the more updated version, and now we're trying to figure out what settings work. Last time we had done this, we'd done everything beforehand because we had hours beforehand. And like I said, this computer was just dropped on me out of the blue, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. And, of course, just like one thing after another.
I'm guessing it's a Windows computer, yeah?
Yes.
There's your problem.
I would say something, but I have a Mac, and here's the thing. I have a Wacom. It's a 27-inch Cintiq. It is probably the highest resolution and probably CPU that you can use um, out there. It's extremely draining on a computer. I'm not bragging. I'm complaining. And then I have the Windows, which shows me the quality of my art on a lower resolution. And trust me, the colors do not match. It's like looking at night and day. And then I have to kind of figure out what the middle settings would be. I go to my Mac, and my Mac is my AirBook. It's just basically a blessing from the heavens. So,
I got
uh,
a laptop.
what do you?
Mine's the graphics tablet.
Oh, I love that one.
I hate it.
Um, I love it. Here's why. Because I have the touch. Yeah, you're talking. I have the extra large. You can touch and control the settings. I love it to death. And one of the reasons why is because it's so versatile. I can either put it on my Windows or my Mac. It's not just one setting. Some now, not mind you, now they're getting more versatile, but back in the day they weren't. And it was such a pain in the ass. I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? So you had to have one for your Mac and one for your Windows. And so I was really happy with Wacom because Wacom had one that could go either way. Whereas I think it was like Link. No, it wasn't Lynx. What was the other one? There was one that was really, really bad. It was like a Chinese knockoff. I can't think of the name of it.
Oh,
I
I
have to be
think
honest.
mine was the latest one out. Not last year, but the year before. But it was the medium size, not the large size. I used it
Hmm.
once. It took me ages to set it up and figured it out because I'd never used a graphics tablet before. So I was like, okay then, fair enough. Got it all sorted. And then when I was trying to use it, I was just like not going anywhere. The minute my daughter used it, she took it from A to Z, no problem.
So now we know the real reason why you don't like them.
I was like, £250 for what?
Yeah, no, the thing is, with Wacom, you have to, like, they put buttons and I want to say the bells and whistles that shouldn't really need to be there. Like with my Cintiq, it comes with a remote control. Why the hell would I want to use the remote control when I can use my fingers? It's a touch. It's simple as that. Um, yeah, but what if you're away? Dude, you put a magnet in the damn thing to stick to the Wacom. There's no need for it. And
I
then the
think
other
that's
thing
mine
about
anyway. Mine's wireless, so mine just comes with the actual like trackpad, like graphics pad, and then a pen. So I can
yep,
pretty much use a pen for everything, for a mouse, for anything you
yep,
want to use it for.
yep.
But I think
No,
for me,
I
the
love it.
hardest part is just like going from using pencil and paper and doing it the old-fashioned way to now doing it on a computer. My daughter seems to have it straight away, no problem. But me, I can't concentrate on the screen and draw on the pad at the same time.
That seems to be a bit of a problem with some people. I don't have the issue. I'm like your daughter in that regard, but I think it's because when you're learning the what do you call it, the software, when you're actually learning the actual pad itself, you go through all the steps and you're staring at the screen going why. But also is I don't know, it depends on the artist. There's That's one of the reasons why I like the Cintiq, is because I'm actually drawing on the Cintiq and I'm looking at what I'm drawing, and that makes a huge difference in that regard. But the only thing I really don't like about Wacom is their freaking customer service. I hate their freaking customers. Do not get me started on the customer service.
I
We can
think
move on.
the only one that we have here that you can see what actually drawing on it while you're drawing on it is the bamboo. And the reason I didn't pick that one is because you have to keep changing the paper.
Yeah, well, the thing is, there's the bamboo and there is the Cintiq, or maybe there's a little one
Mine,
that you can buy
yeah,
that
mine's
it helps.
or something like that. I'll see now. I got a charger as well. My daughter used it all.
You know, that's a good bottle. You know, that's a good bottle when you hear the cork uncork.
Into as mine's called.
Yeah, no, I know which one you have. Honestly, I really didn't like that one. That's one of the reasons why I didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't like
And,
this one either.
and one of the reasons why I went with a Cintiq was because then it was like I can actually focus. I'm sorry for everybody out there who is not an art person. I'm gonna apologize now. We got into my second favorite subject, which is art. Um, so if you're getting into art, or you know somebody getting into art, you can hear two very different sides of the coin here. Because I'm for Wacom, and apparently she's into something else. Um, so yeah, it's like I said, it's
Oh, I
completely
just use
different.
my iPad now. It's easier. You use the iPad, you use the pen. It's no problem.
Yeah, no, I see. The thing is, I don't have an iPad.
But the thing is, I do it for design and innovation, not for art. So all my stuff doesn't need to be down to the fine line until it's down to the fine line, which is very far from right now.
Okay, so you're not like me, where I have to make portraits look mostly realistic.
Yeah, I don't kind of do that thing unless it's with pencil, paper, shading, the old-fashioned way, and then I scan it or photograph it and do it that
Oh,
way.
okay. No, we have Moon over Miami. Hey, hello. They're back. And Mark, the spider guy. Also, Happy Ants was asking about Windows 98. No, no, no. This is a brand new computer. We're talking about we're talking about a thousand euro, 10,000 kroner. Yeah, about €1,000 spent on a computer as of yesterday. So this is like a brand new computer. This isn't one of those. Um. So, anyways, Skull. Cheers. Skål is Swedish for cheers. And you might want to know why I'm drinking a little on the heavier side is because, well, there's issues, and I'm just going to say that. And alcohol makes it feel a little better. I don't use it as a lenient. I'm just going to put that out right now. It's not my crutch. It's not something I do on a regular basis. And if I was actually feeling down or sad or anything, I definitely don't drink. But this is something that I do to relax when I'm stressed. I heard you coughing. Are you okay?
Yeah, I decided to buy myself a vape instead of smoking fags, and the bloody
Oh
thing is
no.
always making me choke.
Oh god. Vapes actually there's they tried to ban vape altogether here in Sweden and they couldn't really do it, but there's a good portion of vape that you cannot buy. And so it's become a problem here in Sweden. What they do is they go up north and buy from the Russian border, or they'll go really, really far down south. But they're actually getting pretty spot on about catching the guys down south.
I just bought mine from the local supermarket, so it's tried and tested and stamped and all the rest by scientists. But I still choke on the bloody thing.
Moon over my oh now see when people mention vape, there's also one thing that goes into a vape that I'm actually willing to try. Should we go to Norway or not Norway, but Netherlands? Should we go to Netherlands? Give it
Well,
a
you can
try.
come anywhere in the UK. It's like widely available.
Oh jeez. See here, this in Sweden, it's such a crime that you wouldn't be able to find
Oh
any. I'm
yeah,
just gonna call it green. I'm gonna before I get shut down. Um, and I think that was interesting. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can still hear you. I'm just listening.
Which is interesting because my monitor has done something extremely weird. I've got a black screen now.
Oh wow.
Tonight's just not my night. Um, I know what it is. I have to press source. I know what it is.
Uh, See, I've never had that issue on my Mac.
I imagine not, but your Mac
My Mac
can't
is
play
built
it.
for designing and that kind of software. I had it specially made from Apple.
Okay, hold on one second. I have to break out my handy dandy flashlight because my room is slightly dark for all the tarantulas. Oh, this is fun. Ta-da! Now you're back.
I'm still getting used to like just being a logo rather than a screen because I'm so used to seeing people.
Well, the thing is, that's the flip side of being a podcaster. I don't like people knowing how I look too much. I have zero confidence in that regard unless you see me personally, and then after a few drinks, of course. Alcohol gives you courage. There's a reason why they call it liquid courage. Another thing I like about doing the podcasting is because then I can sit down in the most horrific looking clothing with my hair as a mess as possible. No makeup because I hate makeup. I hate putting it on for people. I'll put it on for people. Don't get me wrong. If I was already asked on to go on a date or anything like that, then of course I'm going to put it on. I'm going to look my best. And but the thing is with the podcast, I can sit down and be me. So when people hear my voice and they hear my subjects and they hear my thoughts, they just get me. They don't get this thing that I feel like I have to be because of. And I know it's not for everybody. I know people are very open, especially you. You're very brave, and you're like, yeah, this is how I am. This is how it's going to happen. I'm not that way, so I admire you for that. Actually, to be honest, cracks, you maybe have problems, but you're still putting on an awesome show. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that so very, very much. Get back to what I was saying with podcasting. It's very nice because I, as I was saying before, I really loved the old radio when I was growing up. And I believe the old radios were basically podcasts because they didn't have the commercials, they didn't have the drama, they didn't have the crap. And you actually got to know the DJ through their shows. And that's kind of what I want to bring back. I want to bring that back. I just kind of want to rewind things and kind of give somebody something to look forward to, to turn on and hear. That's one of the reasons why Fat Cat Radio is going to be pretty close to my heart. And Exotics Radio is already close to my heart because I've met some incredible people. You one of them. So yeah, there you have it. This is Cracks when she's buzzed.
See, my only problem with it is like now, even though like you're not on the screen, like if I wasn't on this stream, then I'd be doing my own thing, just listening, cleaning the house or doing whatever it is I gotta do. But
yep.
Because if I move away, because I'm using Yima, my voice will go and then you won't hear me.
No. Oh, that sucks.
Anyway.
I have you. No comment. That sounded funnier in my head than as soon as it left my lips. I'm like, wait a minute. That just sounded like some sort of creepy kidnapper. Nope, that's not me. Sorry.
Right. Come on.
You know what I meant. At least I hope you do. We're gonna have some issues if you didn't.
I'm just like, before I used to care about how I looked to make sure my hair was done and make sure I got a t-shirt on that's nice or whatever. But now I'm just like, you know what? It's the end of the day. I've run around after the kids. I've done the housework. I've done everything like that. I cannot be asked to go and do my hair, do makeup, do any of that stuff. So other people can see me. Like, no. Are they going to pay me to do it? No, they're not. So why do I need to put that extra effort? I'm doing it because I want to do it, not because they want me to do it. And if they do want me to do it, that's a bonus. So yeah. That's where
I'm going to point out we have Reptidil in the house. One of the 3 listeners to the show is a gentleman I've met quite a bit. And I want to say how humble this man is. As humble as you are is to come on my show and bless me with with the art, the kitties, the puppy. I cannot forget the English bulldog. I'm a sucker for for squishy faces. I call it squishy faces because pit bulls even have them. The jowls. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, it's the jowls. It's the flaps of the jowls. You go squishy face. Anyway, long story short. The Reptidil here is actually really got me into, I would have to say, I was into the Exotics Radio before I met him, but he was actually the one that really hammered it and said, look, we, as a herpet, not a herp, but an exotic pet keepers, we don't have like a radio of our own. We don't have a place to go and we can actually just chill out, listen to music, and kind of nerd out to what we want to listen to. So he was actually the one that really, really inspired this show to really hammer down the exotics part. So I want to say, hi, Rap.
I did. Nice to meet you.
Well, that he's a huge TikToker, so I'm just going to throw that out there, too.
Yeah, I haven't on TikTok yet. Every single thing I try and post, because my daughter tries to get me into it. So does my cousins, because for me, I'm the oldest in my family, and everybody else is still like kids, per se. There's a few of us over the age of 18. All the rest are still down to the age of 2.
Before TikTok got rid of it, I think they got rid of it, but it might still be there. They asked you when you first signed up what your age is, so you put your age, and then they're like, what kind of shows you like to. So if you put in adult shows, and yes, I'm talking about the XXX, you get you never see a kid show. I promise you. And the thing is, you'll never see the XXX either, because that's not allowed on the show. But you will see adults like Reptidil. You will also see Jungle. Oh gosh, I haven't seen my Instagram in so long. There's a couple of other
from mine, but most of it on mine is one culture bashing another culture, or black people telling white people they can't have dreads, white people telling black people they can't do this, black people complaining about Chinese people.
Oh, like the St. Patrick's Day. Don't get me started on the St. Patrick's Day.
I go on there, I'll see the odd few funny things, which I think, oh yeah, that's drawn me in now. And then you'll just go back to a bunch of like culture bashing, and I'm
no, you won't see that. You won't if you put in that you're in for the adult parts of TikTok. You won't see that. You'll see people, like I said, Reptidil, where he's on there with his actual reptiles. He's on there with his amphibians. He's on there with his. You will see shows like his. And Tiny Jungle, that was the name of it. And you'll see people like Tiny Jungle who does, like I said, free handling with his cobras and shows like that, because they have to put down they are an adult. So you will see shows like theirs, but you will not see the kids. You will not see the drama. It's hilarious. I was like, oh my god, I wish I'd figured this out a long time ago. But I was on there for a short bit, left TikTok and came back. Say again?
I said I might have to find that button then.
So yeah, that I was gonna say that's pretty much how I found Reptidil. And the thing is, this guy is so humble. Reptidil, are you at 50,000 or are you past that now? If he's in the chat, because when I was there, his goal was 50,000.
I think for me, what I do, if anybody talks to me, I talk to them, and I build my community that way. Anybody that's like subscribe to me, I will go to their channel, I will see if they got anything, and if they haven't got anything, I'll look if they're on Facebook. If they're not on Facebook, then I can't like talk to them. If I can, if they've got like videos on their channel, I will say thank you, and I will give them a how do you say it now? Subscribe.
So subscribe, yeah. Hey, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one buzzed. Yay. But yeah, I have to agree with you there. With like I said, with and the thing is, with Reptile, he subscribed to me. He was so nice and so outreaching. A lot of channels, even on YouTube and other places, they're not as outreaching as he is. And it's very hard to find people who have a substantial following and still be very appreciative of what they have and all their followers. So it was like, hey, I'm doing, if you donate like a dollar, he wasn't asking for like the $5, the $10, or $25 donations that they have on TikTok. He was just asking for the dollar. He was just asking for the small donations. He was like, hey, if you give a small donation, I'll bring out whatever animal you ask for. And so I sent him $1, and I was like, hey, I want to see your tarantula collection, of course. And of course he's like, oh. he goes off and does it. I was like, holy crap. That was interesting. And he didn't complain. And he was just really thrilled to be recognized, and really thrilled to give people other recognition. That was the key point. I was really surprised on how humble he was. And still to this day, I'll catch him on Instagram, and I'll talk to him on Instagram, and he's like, I'm like, hey, I'm on, come on, check this out. And he's like, I'll be there. I'm working like tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't subscribed to Reptidil, go to TikTok, subscribe. Go check out his channel. It's really fun. It's really entertaining. He is a very hard worker. He does have a reptile house, a herpetology house, invert house, what do you want to call it? It's like everything goes into that house, including a cockatiel. Now, I also want to point out when I was on, I had like 400 followers when I first met him on Podbean. He didn't care. No, mind you, I had 400 followers, just 400 followers compared to his, I think it was like 35 or 40,000 followers. I was like, he didn't care. He's like, yeah, I'll be on a show, no problem. I think it's cool that you have a podcast. So he was one of my very first bigger following kind of people on. And then he introduced me to some other great people like Jessica Arachnids and other places. So it was just really fun. And so if you really want to get to know Dylan, go check out his channel. He's really fun, very humble, very down to earth. Also likes to sell prey items, so go check out his channel.
He doesn't come up on my YouTube though. He comes up on your podcast, but not on my YouTube for himself.
Like I said, that's because he's so focused on TikTok. He's a huge focus on TikTok. No, I did quit TikTok, so, and then I came back.
I've just been on.
Oh, I heard myself.
Oh no, that was TikTok. I just opened it to see if I can find it before I forget. Where's my brain? You know my brain don't function half of the time.
And he has beautiful snakes. Oh my gosh. He just posted not long ago.
Got a frog!
Yes, he has frogs. He loves his frogs.
And a toad, the big fat one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Is that the Pac-Man? Is that the Pac-Man? Because he's got a Pac-Man, I believe.
It's for a Pac-Man. It's bigger than his hand.
Yep.
But then I don't know how big Pac-Mans grow. I only got a cane toad, so. And that's bigger than my hand. And it's still a juvenile. Oh, you go wee little dragon. Sorry, I'm just selling out your friend now. I'm just enjoying his TikToks for 2 seconds.
He has a new fan.
He's got so many frogs and dragons. I like dragons.
Yeah, no, he loves his reptiles. He really loves his reptiles. He's even got some venomous snakes. I'm trying to get him on the show. He does work. He works relentlessly. This man just hangs his head and just works to his fingers to the bone. So yeah, no, Reptidil or Dylan, thank you so much. I have so much to thank you for. So if I ever blow up or if anything blows up, it's basically due to you, man. So pat yourself on the back for that.
Now anyway, so we got a new subscriber on TikTok.
He'd be happy about that. Hey, even says Crack sent you.
I think he's already heard that.
So anyways, I'm gonna play some music if you're up for a song while you look at his videos.
No problem.
Alright, so I have to bring up voice meter and then I have to click on something. Oh yeah, I can't remember if it's B1 or B2, so we'll figure it out. Our next song coming up is I've played so many songs. Oh my gosh, tonight is really bad. Push It by Smart Face. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. I was trying to get to it fast enough, and I couldn't get to it fast enough. Ah, yeah, it's been a rough night. It's been one of those nights I was like, yep, I'm just done.
It's better
It's
now,
better
though.
now. Oh, yeah, I'm glad it's much better. Oh yeah, hold on a second. I forgot to turn something off. There we go. It would echo if I didn't do that.
It was.
Scott. It was a cane toad. Okay, yeah. No, he's got so much. No, Dylan has an impressive collection and definitely knows what he's doing. So if you want to know about laws in the U.S. or know about keeping in the U.S. or if you just simply live around possibly his area, North, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, I'm not too sure about the whole geographic there.
America nowadays, and I'm still stuck here in bloody UK. What the hell's going on?
No, see, the thing is, I wish. I understand the laws and I understand why they don't do it, but I wish you could actually buy feeders from overseas. And here's why. Main reason. They're cheaper.
Mhm.
And this man actually sells feeders, so it would be really nice if I could buy some from him. Um, but I understand. I completely 100% understand why you don't do it. And so yeah. Problems.
Problems are reduced now, so don't worry.
Yeah, no kidding. I've got another full cup. There's a reason why I was running a little late. I was trying to pour myself another glass. I think this might be my last one or one more, and that'll be it. Mainly because I don't want to get too drunk because I'm painting tomorrow night. And oh yeah, Ellie, I was going to ask you, do you have any interest or paint miniatures?
War paint miniatures, like them little statue thing.
Yes, the little tiny statues kind of things, like with the toy soldiers and stuff.
Not particularly. I only used to do with my grandpa when we were little.
Oh, you should do it again. So much fun.
I don't have time between sewing and cleaning and coming on YouTube and trying to video spiders and trying to keep up with this feed or that feed and do uni work and do kids. There's no time in the day.
Oh, that's right. You do filming of your tarantulas and other animals.
I can't film
So,
Maxie at the moment. I have to clean Maxie's tank out again. I cleaned it out, and the same day I cleaned it out, I thought, oh yeah, I'll treat her. I'll give her some Mario worms because she always has dubious. She mutilated them and spreaded them all over the enclosure.
there is nothing like a tarantula who enjoys their meal a little too much.
She's a bearded dragon, though.
Oh, it was the bearded dragon that did it. Oh, I thought it was a tarantula. Holy crap.
I don't think she was happy with having Mario worms.
I don't think so either. She's doing that. Tarantulas like make a huge mess if they enjoy something. No. I was gonna ask you what kind of cameras do you use because you have some stunning videos.
I use my phone.
Because my phone sucks. Then
What
you
phone
don't
do you
use an.
have?
I have a Galaxy A10.
I have nothing to say to that.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Should we just play another song, and just kind of go into it? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's just one of those weird nights. It's gonna be a
It's
weird
okay. We'll
podcast.
fix it. We'll fix it. Don't worry.
No. I did have a question. Yeah, this is gonna be my last drink. Yeah, the thing is, I rarely get this buzzed. Oh, I know what it is. It's because I started drinking on an empty stomach. Uh, let's see.
So you had a
Oh, yeah.
question.
Yeah, I did have a question, and it completely blew my mind.
I'm not great at filming, by the way. I'm just learning how to film properly. I still don't even have a proper theme for my channel. I just film. If I don't like any noise, I just turn all the sound off, add a random song, put some text on the screen, and send it as is. So you just get a true shot how it comes.
No, I'm okay. All right. Since we only have two listeners in the room, and then there's me and you, so basically four of us, and I have been drinking a little bit. I'm going to ask you a question. Look up spooters and things, and then I'm going to play another song, and then I want your reaction afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on a second before you do that, because you're gonna hear yourself. I just gotta remember to do this. Ta-da! Okay, there we go.
I'm not sure what I'm actually supposed to be viewing. I typed it in the first time and ended up with a spoon story. I typed it in the second time and got this story about spuds on a plane. I typed it in a third time and I ended up with spoons and stuff, the triangular guy.
Mine. I typed it in there. It's called Spooters and Things. It's a off of YouTube. It is one of my very old, and I mean old channels. I was trying to give tarantulas a personality, and for some reason, it just never really clicked with my schedule and stuff. So, I mean, it was really, really old. So I was trying to get your opinion on that. Because, like I said, filming and me just does not get along. I have a macro camera, and it just does not work on the phone. It blurs it out. I'm not too sure if it's too strong for the phone. I'm honestly, I don't know what's going on there. I get pretty good macro shots with the phone itself under certain settings, so it's actually pretty good. Okay, I
I
was
got
gonna ask you though. So go ahead.
macro things and you just got to go right up really close.
See, that's what I do with my with my Galaxy. That's pretty much what I do, especially with the bigger tarantulas. Unfortunately, there are tarantulas that have been sold to me that are very tiny. And I mean, we're talking less than a millimeter kind of tiny. It's like, holy crap. How did you get in the mail and why did you survive? Um, because, I mean, it was a miracle. A straight up miracle that they did. And unfortunately, one of those miracles have recently passed away. Not trying to look for sympathy or anything. I'm just letting you know that that Houdini, my Colombian large, has recently passed away. But the day that he passed away, I could see it already because it was bad. He hadn't eaten for almost a year and a half, so he was just kind of on his own. Mark says his filming is rubbish. Bull crap. I know that's a straight up lie because I just watched a very cute video not too long ago, so don't tell me that, Mark. You've been called out, Mark.
See, I don't think mine's rubbish. I just think mine's me. I can't do it any differently unless I start like seriously going into editing, having more confidence talking to the phone or the computer, which I can't do if nobody's on the other end. I struggle with it.
No, here's the thing. You being you makes you original. So your videos make because they're from you, they're all about you, and they're what you do you. That makes them original. So don't think of it in that light. Now, if you wanted to improve you in your videos, what I use Shotcut, which actually is like a miracle from heaven. What do you use for video editing? There's the squelch again. I apologize.
There's already an editing thing on my phone, but I don't really do a whole lot of editing. I think the most I do is crop, mute the sound, and add my own sound and add text.
See, that made it super, super simple. What I did was I took the video from my phone, I uploaded it to my computer. I used Shotcut to edit it all out and make the smooth transitions. I can't speak today. Amongst the problems, I can't speak, and it's not because of the alcohol, which is really the problem. We have issues. But no, when you're trying to edit a video, it's best to, for me, mind you, this is my experience, it's best to upload and use Shotcut, because Shotcut, for one, is free, 2, it's extremely user-friendly, and 3, it makes the transitions very easy. And when you want to add music, you can actually add music to the video at the length of the video, and if your video happens to fall in between that little niche between hand, what you can do is you could take that and then you can actually do some edit cuts and then get it perfect. It's super simple and easy. You need to know 2 keys when you're dealing with Shotcut, and that's Z and X. For Z is basically to mark the where the line goes to cut, and X is basically to make a cut. Super easy. So it makes it super easy. But that's just me, and that's mine. I think it's rubbish.
I won't listen to myself back. I'll watch the spiders back. If you can hear me, I'm deleting it. Unless I've done it with a purpose. But I do listen back. If I listen back, there's no way I'm going to post that shit.
Okay, speaking of that, do you think that your voice sounds bad, or are you just not fitting the video?
I just don't like seeing me at all, not even in a mirror.
Oh, my dear, but you're so pretty.
See, everybody says that, but when I try and see that, or I look in the mirror and I'd be like, oh yeah, see, you look okay. I don't see the same thing. I don't know what everybody else is seeing.
They see something you're not seeing, so you need to exploit it. Now, I know this is going to be off topic a little bit because since we kind of transitioned into how to edit a video, exotic wise, for like the exotic filming, the exotic pet filming. Let me replace, say that YouTube. It was exotic pet, because somebody's got to take that out of context. Somebody's gonna take that out. Anyway. Like I said, I don't know. Hold on a second. Mark says, Mark the Spider Guy says, Ellie, I love seeing you. Yeah, exactly. You're saying that you don't see what other people see. Well, that's because you don't see or hear what other people see or hear. What you think you sound like, you actually don't. You actually have to hear it back, right? Okay, you see where I'm going with this?
I don't think you'll be able to convince me.
Well, I think I sound like a 10-year-old child, but everybody seems to say that I have a very comforting voice and that I should be into radio.
Yeah, your
There's your,
voice is fairly solid. I can listen to you. I can understand you. I'm relaxed. I'm comfortable. Like it draws people in. My voice is just like if I
no,
listen to my voice, if I even look at a picture, I'm just like, why the hell did I take that picture? Why the hell did I record that?
Ellie, I think you're a little too hard on yourself because here's the thing. I like your voice. I love how you sound. But for me, I sound like, to myself, I sound like a 10-year-old child. I sound very young. And if I really want to go young, I can actually make myself sound like a 10-year-old, an actual 10-year-old saying, I sound like a little lion. I have the clip. You can ask Spider Mom. It kind of freaked her out a little bit. See, Mark the Spider Guy. The thing is, how did my mom say it? My mom actually said, pick one thing you like about yourself. And it has to be sexy. I know it sounds really weird and odd, but it gave us kids, especially her daughters, something to really accent. Like one of my sisters, she really loved her voice, so she would wear necklaces and stuff around her neck, make it look really sexy. For me, I liked my chest. I liked the what had God had gifted me to say that, so I show them off. I don't show them off just like no triple X kind of crap. Let's put it that way. But I do collect corsets, and I do love how they look in a corset. So you see where my mom was going with it. You had to pick one thing about yourself that was sexy, and you had to like it, and then you had to build your what she would call your feelings house on it, because then you're not building yourself up for a fall. You're not building yourself up to be put down, or attacked in any way, shape, or form. So you would have this security, if that makes more sense. So for me, it would be my chest. I don't care how much weight I gain. I still have a great looking chest. I don't care how much weight I lose. I still have a great looking chest. For my sister, she's like, I have a voice. Screw you. Screw y'all.
For me, I just have a butt. That's it.
See, and then what you need to do is you need to start collecting jeans that highlight your butt that you love so much.
It's hard to get jeans, you know. I struggle with jeans. This is what I was trying to
Okay,
tell you earlier.
get pants. They get pants. Get a dress. Get something that highlight those hips and that butt.
I'm one
Something
of
that makes you
the
feel good.
girls who has like this hourglass figure. So my middle is really small. My hips and my butt is big, and then my legs get smaller as you go down. So if I buy jeans my right size, they'll fit me on my butt and on the top part of my legs. But then the waistband will be so big there'll be a gap. And if you sit down, like then it'll pull on my belly button and there'll be an even bigger gap at the back because like they pull. And I'm just like,
I
no way I get jeans to actually fit nicely. Half the time I just either wear jog bottoms or leggings, and sometimes wearing them comfy clothes, even though they're comfy clothes, they do nothing for your confidence.
Comfy clothes are never. I'm gonna say this now. Comfy clothes are not meant for your confidence. Comfy clothes are meant for you to be at home to turn down from the day. Comfy clothes are a completely different category. Jeans and stuff, I get you. Here's the thing, because in Sweden everybody's pretty thin, they're in shape. I used to be one of those people. I am no longer, so I have to order everything online. That means I cannot try something on before I order it. So you get all these clothes and you can't wear them because they simply don't fit. So you have to send them back. So that is the problem. That is a huge problem in Sweden. I see Scott's Animal Adventure says they have good man boobs, moobs. They have good moobs. Not sure about that, but I did get to see a few pictures of Scott.
I get jealous. You know, even my brother has bigger boobs than me, and I've asked him to swap the whole time, and he refused.
And I was gonna say, you know what really boosts your confidence, because you're saying you have a small waist and a kind of a round butt, and get a corset. I don't care what size you are going to accent them. You are going to uplift your top, and you're going to accent your butt, and you're going to give a nice curve to your waist.
See, I've
Corsets are great.
so many times, but the problem is they're so stiff, and where I'm so used to being comfy, I can't deal with that stiffness. It hurts my ribs.
Then you're wearing it wrong. Because my corsets are the most comfortable.
Fair enough. Maybe I'll have to
Uh,
get educated in corsets.
what you're going to have to do is first you're going to have to go to an actual tailor. You're going to have to get your sizes. If you want a good, now this is just me because I collect corsets. You're going to have to get your correct sizes. Flat out, that's like it or not, you're going to have to get all your sizes in order. Then you're going to have to go to a corset online store. The reason why I say go to a corset online store is because they're the most affordable. Then you're going to order your corset that fits you by putting in your measurements. When you do that, if it's a good store, either they will get back to you on your sizes and to check to see what you have, or they'll get back to you on making sure that your order's well, make sure you're okay, that they have good customer service. You can always tell a cheap one from basically a fake place to a real place. Hello, Christopher. Christopher Rodmacher. Actually a new person. Holy crap. Welcome. Has wandered from the ether called the internet. Welcome to the I'm drunk tonight. Well, this is why we have a drink with me Friday. I'm almost there. I'm getting there. I'm having rum. We have Ellie who's had sherry, and no, you haven't had rum yet. It's just a sherry yet. And so you're amongst company, Christoph. So you're from Germany, Christoph from Germany. I'm trying to say. I was gonna say. I'm trying to say. How do you say hello in German? I'm trying to be kind of friendly.
Oh, I don't know because she always says it in Arabic.
Christoph says they're so drunk tonight. They'll shave their head if you invite them on stream. I'm a little weary. Christoph, I have a question for you. If you come on stream, we're a little off topic, but generally we talk about inverts. We talk about exotic animals. What kind of pet do you keep? What kind of exotic animal do you keep? And if you can answer those questions, then I can invite you invite you up here. Because like I said, we do talk about exotic animals and such. Even though we are a little off topic right now. I think they left because I see only 4 people, or 3 people when I saw 4.
Maybe he was just bored by himself and said, oh, look, there's somebody here on the live.
Yes, the fact that they found me was that was impressive. The ether called the internet.
Inch bin, 2-inch bin, Tesla Scott. What's that about?
They are here. About pets. Well, why did my screen go black again? Hold on. I have to bring up the source again. Oh my gosh, I have to bring up the flashlight because I can't see.
Spiders, snakes, lizards, fairy animals, non-fairy animals, humans. What do you keep?
Okay, why am I not on source again? There we are. Maybe? It's still a black screen. I don't understand.
I can still see.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. I think it's trying to go to. I think my computer's trying to go to sleep without turning off my monitor. But the thing is, I can still hear you, which is really weird. About pets, yes, we're an exotic exotic pet keeping place. Now everything's frozen. All right, there we are. Now we're back to normal. Ha ha ha. But yes, we're an exotic pet keeping or exotic animal show. There are 2 cats in our house. That's not really exotic, but okay. I'm gonna stop speaking German. Ich bin 22. Ich heißen Scott. I no clue what that. I know Swedish. I know a little bit Spanish, but that's about it. But yes, Christopher, are you okay with Christopher coming onto the show?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, let's do that. Christoph.
Or while you introduce him, though, so give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. There you go, Christoph. More than happy to click on it. You're more than welcome to click on that. Wow, I can't speak today. I apologize for ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am Cracks, your host with Ellie Bug Babies, and we're having a drink together while we talk about just about anything and everything under the sun. It's Have a Drink with Me Friday. And if you're new to the show, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come join us. Oh, they are very excited. Christoph. But yes, Christoph, if you come and follow that link, you're more than welcome to come on the show. And we'd like to hear your thoughts, because as Ellie owns a lot of inverts. I own inverts. Welcome back. In other words, we own spiders. Lots and lots of spiders. So, to get back to the course, though, waiting for them to come back. Muchas gracias, señoras, says Scott. But anyways, get back to what we were saying. The corset. I think the corset, if you wear it right, if you have the good right measurements, like I said, having the right measurements makes a world of a difference. And having it made out of either cheap metal versus an actual real metal, heavy metal, makes a huge difference. So if it's cheap, it's going to dig into your skin. It's not going to feel very good. It's uncomfortable. It'll leave gaps in places so it's not supposed to have gaps. You can't get it really tightened down either without actually the metal digging into your, like I said, digging into the places where it's not supposed to be. And it's just uncomfortable all the way around. Whereas if you have a good corset with a little bit of a heavier metal, with steel bone, and then you can actually wear it. How many spiders do I have? I have 60 now. Art. This number is 60. Christoph says their English is not good enough. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we don't judge here. Do you speak Swedish? That's my next question.
See,
It wouldn't be fair to everybody to have a conversation in Swedish, but go ahead.
I've only ever seen corsets here pre-made. Like even the ones for weddings at the wedding store or anywhere like that, they're all pre-made. Most of them either have ties or they have the hook and eye. But
no.
I've never found one that actually I can wear and be comfortable wearing ever.
A good corset is has both the snaps in the front and the ties in the back. That's a good corset. The reason why is because then you have a range. A good corset will tell you from size to from a certain size to another certain size. Those are the only sizes that can really wear this comfortably. So that's how you know it's a good corset. Not only that, the stitching is good. That the metals don't bend. You can't bend it in different directions.
Yeah.
So it can hold up. Like I said, I can get off show. I can actually give you hints and tips on how to. Like I said, I have a huge collection of corsets. Corsets are my number one love. Smallbröd, smallbröd, and somebody's talking about. He's talking about smorgasbord, which is a actual sandwich. Smørrebrød is an actual buffet. And rum tum 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 is basically a candy kind of thing. So, Christoph knows a little bit about Swedish. To give him that.
Fair enough. It's more than what I can do. I only know the German sausage, and I can't even say that properly.
But I think this is actually off of a rhyme, to be honest. I think this is smørrebrød, rum tum 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 tum. I think this is actually a child's thing, because it's very unfamiliar to me. But a direct smørrebrød, it would be smorgasbrød, haybrød, which is hay bread or hay table, depending on how you use it, because you can kind of use it both ways, because both of you are spelling it wrong.
And I know other European countries still do it, but some have tried getting rid of them. Do your country still tell the old tales of Yule?
The old tales of what?
Yule. Before they called it Christmas, it was called Yule.
Oh, Yule. Yule.
Yeah.
Yes, we even have Saint Lucia Day. We even have Saint Lucia Day. it's an interesting time because Christianity had a heavy influence on what we do and how we do it. Uh, I think our biggest tradition Swedish wise would be the Christmas dinner, and that is basically cold. It's basically cold dishes for the most part, except for the potatoes and the meatballs. Um, and yes, bröd is bread, by the way, Scott. Unless they're talking about board. Uh, oh, so Reptidale, your favorite person now has just come in. Sorry, I dipped out for a minute, but thanks for the kind words earlier. You're welcome to Reptidale. But your new favorite person's in here. Try to get Reptidale to come on, but he can't because he's working.
I'll have to join him on Instagram. I found him now on TikTok anyway. But I'll join him on Instagram so I can get more information about the cane toad, because all I know is about the cane toad taking over Australia, the cane toad in the wild, the cane toad this, the cane toad that.
And the cane toad not allowed in Sweden.
None. Like, what if that? Like, if other people come across problems, I've never seen any of these like Q&As, which could help me out if I ever had an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reptidale says Tiny Jungle is no longer on TikTok, by the way. He has decided to do another direction with his business, which I guess is okay. Don't get me started on the cane toad controversy. Reptidale, you've now been picked out, and we have to do this. But after this next song, because my glass has a hole in the top, and I have to fix it by refilling it. So our next song coming up is... Well, I'll let you pick, Ellie, since you're on. We've got Beachy, and we have 919. Which one do you want?
Go with the first one, because 919 sounds like a cop movie kind of thing. So.
Okay. All right. We have Beachy by Gregory David. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Exotics Radio. I am Crash, your host, and we are talking about cane toads now because I have just looked into the chat. Oh, I love how we can go from one subject to another, and it always ends up being either a tarantula, a frog, a toad, a turtle, or more snakes. It's just, it's beyond me. It's like anything. Oh, and isopods. Can't forget the isopods.
I like isopods. I only got the silver one.
You know, they're getting more and more popularity, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I don't know if the silver one. Mine are the shiny part. I've gone.
No idea. I don't keep isopods, so I have no idea. Scott Animal Adventures says Echo. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just something I have to get used to. There you go. No echo. I know. I'm sorry.
So yeah, before we finish the frog toad conversation, like my kids love the stories of Yule. You know, with the Yule cat and the 9 lads of Yule and their evil mum. You know them ones?
No, I don't. Be honest.
I think they were from Sweden originally, though.
That could be a Danish story. Because remember, I'm also surrounded by Norway, Finland, and and Denmark.
Well,
the land of the Lego.
Like, my kids watch it all year round. And, like, Christmas Eve, they tell me, Mum, don't forget my new pajamas. We have to have new pajamas or the cat's going to take us and eat us. It's, like,
that's
so
cute.
Cool, but so, like, it works, you know? The kids behave. They put on their new pajamas. They remind me they need new pajamas for Christmas Eve. It's so funny.
Okay, Reptile, does it sound better? Because people are talking about the feedback, the loop.
Yeah, it's gone off. I can't hear it.
Okay, good. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot about that. No, I can believe because it is 15 after midnight, and I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. That's why.
An hour ahead of us.
Yes.
It's only 11:15 here, and we don't have school tomorrow, so I can hang out a bit. It's fun.
Yay! Reptidil, are you off work yet? Because I really would love to have you come on, and I want to pick both you and Ellie's brains right now.
Yeah, my
I know it's your cats are behaving. Oh yeah, it's only 6 p.m. here. Oh crap, he's got another 3 hours, I think. I've done a couple of interviews with him. He's just a wonderful person to have on, and if you have any questions, I would, just ask him because he's happy to actually reply. How do I join? What you do is you go and hit this. Yep. There you go. Please tell me I didn't do it. Yeah, I did it right. What you do is you follow that link, you come on, and I put you on. You don't even have to have video. You can turn video off. Just like actually Podbean. To be honest, Podbean didn't do videos though. It was just straight up podcast and podcast recording.
I still didn't check out Podbean yet. I haven't even had time to think for myself.
Oh, don't even worry about it.
I'll probably
don't worry about it.
6, 7, and I'll have the whole house stripped. Because Saturday, I pull everything out. Table, sofa, everything comes out on Saturdays.
Is that for cleaning?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And you've got so many animals, cats and dogs. The hairs get everywhere. It drives me up the wall.
You're going to hate my house because I clean once a week. That's it.
I clean all the way through the week. But on a Saturday and then through to Sunday, I will just bring everything out, clean underneath it, clean behind it, because it is amazing how far fur can go.
Yeah, no, I concur. My animals are not allowed in my room. They're not allowed in my art studio. And my chair is full of hair. And I'm like, where did this come from? Oh yeah, my clothes. And then I eye my animals when I come out of our room because, they're all like, we want love. And if you ignore us, we're going to chew on things that you don't want chewed on. Oh, crap.
See, I
Oh,
can
you
get
keep
dressed.
going.
I can get dressed
Uh,
first thing in the morning, and it doesn't take 2 minutes before I'm covered in hair.
um, Reptile, probably another 15 minutes or so because, I have to cut it and I have to get going. Like I said, it is almost 1:30 in the morning here. Or not 1:30, but 12:30 in the morning here. So, I do have to get going. Have you had any new commissions? Is that to you or me? Mark says, send me some. I lost my hair.
You want to wear fur on your head? Well, I suppose at least it's cheaper.
Guess it's so. I guess it's true. Um, no, I'm going to ask you a question. Because I love nerding out on my tarantulas, and that's one of my biggest loves in life is my tarantulas, other than my cats and my doggies. Dogs, cats, and tarantulas, I think, would be happy in life. Oh, for you, cracks about art. No, I haven't had any new commissions come in. I need to have some commissions come in. Reptidil goes, okay, I'm going to clock out for a bit and join, but I think we can wait until next time. Yeah, like I said, every Friday I'm on. I would love to have you on for a live interview on YouTube with everybody around. That would be great, actually. Mainly because you know how I am. When's the next show? I do interviews every Friday on Have a Drink with Me Friday. Now, this man has yet to have a drink with me. I'm just going to put that out right now. I'm aiming to have him have a drink with me. But I don't think he actually drinks. But, what was I saying? I got distracted. I got sidetracked. What was I saying, Ellie?
You was gonna ask a question.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to ask you, because, like I said, I chill out to my tarantulas and stuff. What is your dream setup? What is the one thing that you're actually dreaming in the future of setting up for tarantulas? And then this is for your tarantulas, by the way.
Um, I don't know, because I quite like them being semi-natural. I like to make a little cave. I like to cover the cave with dirt. Like because in Wales and Ireland and Scotland, like all our caves, they're like you might have a cliff, but at the top you'll have like grass. I like that look.
Oh,
I like the way it's sort of like natural. So I don't really feel like or think I'm going to do anything specifically fancy with them. And I quite like keeping them in plastic rather than glass because one, they're easier to move, they're easier to change, they're easier to add holes. If I want to like fill the holes, I could just fill the holes with a glue gun if there's too many. That's not a problem.
oh my god.
Like you can do so much in a plastic box, and some of them are quite like they're quite good, so you can see through some of them. Where others are a little bit more milky,
Yeah.
but I don't really have an issue with them. I seem to prefer them over the glass tanks, definitely.
Nice. I have to kind of agree with you with the whole grass thing, though. That sounds actually much better. Um, Side note, welcome back, Spider Mom. We have Spider Mom 1978. Um, Apparently she was playing Fortnite. She was playing Fortnite. She didn't invite us. Now, how mean is that?
Yeah, I knew she was playing Fortnite.
I'm teasing. I'm 100% teasing. I need to put that out there into the ether of the internet. Somebody's gonna say, "Why are you harassing this person?" I'm like, I'm not. Oh my gosh.
She's happy though. That's all that matters. I spent all
Oh,
morning
absolutely.
working out concepts for water. So right now, I haven't even got the momentum to play games. I tried playing a game and I like lost, and I was like, why did I lose? Because my attention wasn't in it.
Oh, you know what? I was talking and I didn't realize I had muted. Um, No, I was gonna say, games. Game wise, I have a game that I really do enjoy, and the game is Valheim. It's a off the Nordic belief system. So you go to a mythical place after dying, and you go take care of it. Reptidil says, Ellie commenting on my TikTok vids. I see you. See, I told you. This man is extremely humble. Despite his large following, this man is extremely humble to find out exactly who comments on his videos. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who just joined us, go check out Reptidil's TikTok. Give him a like, give him a subscribe, tell him I sent you. Just mainly because he's a really sweet guy and he's really nice and is extremely humble. He's been on my show a couple times on Podbean. I'm dying to get him on here on YouTube so you guys can understand. He goes far and beyond the Call of Duty when it comes to answering people and taking care of his fans. He also says, yes, Valheim is the shit. Yes, it is. Actually, Valheim is one of the best games out there right now. Scott Animal Adventure says, whiskey, cognac, or rum? I fancy a drink tonight. Come drink rum with us tonight. Or sherry if you get, well, you don't have sherry, you have cognac. Cognac or rum? Stay away from whiskey.
Cognac too. I think it's awful. It tastes like...
Wait, what? What do you have? What sin have you bought?
I got the Courvoisier, whatever it is, one that comes in the purple box, the expensive one. But it just tastes like cheap whiskey, and I'm like, I wasted my money.
Oh, that's because it is. It pretty much is cheap whiskey, just made on a different. Oh. Okay, Ellie, I'm gonna set premise right now. I'm putting my foot down. If you want a cognac to drink, you have to come to me. If you want a corset to wear, you have to come to me for advice.
Everybody else drinks it, and I'm like, oh, this is the best. This is amazing. You have to drink this. I took one glass, one shot, I almost spat it across the whole room. It was so awful. I was like, even M&S cheap whiskey does better job than this.
No, what you do is you drink. Hold on, let me. I'm going to send you the video. Or not video. I'm going to send you a picture. Right here, right now, of what I drink when it comes to cognac. It's the only one I will ever touch that isn't like super expensive. Because it is pricey. It's not cheap. But it is something to enjoy. The reason why I like cognac is because it's supposed to be a smooth, darker. And the reason why I say darker is because it's kind of got a roasty flavor to it. Let's see if I can find the bottle. Where is the bottle? Bottle. Where are you? I take what? No, I passed it. Screw that. Let's see if I can find. Nope, it's not under that one. So hold on a second. Reptidil. Okay, Mark the Spider Guy. Oh, excuse me. I missed a couple. Scott Animal just says, Remy Martin VSOP for me, Condivore Fortney Blue Cask VSOP. I have to agree with that. Scott knows his cognac. Mark the Spider Guy says, the only pint I will have is milk or water. Yay! I will take water over milk because milk kind of does not do good things for me.
Okay.
Reptidil says, 1.5 hours in, the goat's right here. Yes. Ellie Bug Baby says, I'm sorry, say again?
Is he having goat for dinner then?
No, he's talking about... honestly, I think he's talking about how he's very close to ending his day.
Oh, okay.
That's the bottle from... Where's the bottle of cognac that I... I will show you before I name it.
Hi, Anton.
Anton, welcome back. Holy crap. Anton's back. Yay! More miniatures. You can always tell I'm not a very big drinker. When I do drink, I drink, but I prefer collecting the bottles. Collecting liquor is great. So I usually buy one or two. Mainly because, the second one's going to drink, the first one's going to be put on a shelf and never touched again. To show you what I mean, here you go. I've sent you pictures of my collection, but I'm looking for a particular drink of cognac that I have on a normal basis. Now, if you don't believe me, I can send you pictures a bit later, but right now, it's more like I need to find this stupid bottle because it's hidden in the pictures. I'll just send those right now. Okay. Nope.
Oh, well, you've got lots of bottles.
Yeah, I won't touch those. Those are for collection. Excuse me?
I can't do that. I can't collect them like that. If I had a bottle there, I'd have to taste it.
No, you're all doing greatest of all time doing a 1.5 shower. 1.5 show. 1.5 hour show. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done. I'm quiet. Let's see. What have I missed? Fontainebleau Blue is a special edition bottling. Yes, I know that. That's one of the reasons why it's actually pretty good. Something I would never drink on a regular basis. Maybe a sip or two throughout the year, and that's pretty much it. That's why I have one bottle of cognac, and I sip it throughout the year. Same with the high-end rum. Because it's expensive, and the only way I drink it is when it's on sale or gifted to me via whoever, family, probably, most likely. Discord. Is it on Discord? No, it's not on Discord. I must have just missed it, so let me go through these pictures again. There's the rum. Because I have to go all the way back to Christmas time, because that's what I got for Christmas. Oh, here we are. There we go. That's what I like. Anton goes, where's the videos? What do you mean the videos? Which videos? What are we talking about? Videos.
On video feed.
You know what's sad is I hear a vacuum cleaner.
It's not mine.
No, I hear an actual vacuum cleaner, and it's not you. It's oh my god, it's my new tower. It's so loud. I thought it was a freaking vacuum cleaner.
Oh, I see now. That's a funky bottle.
Yeah, no, that bottle's not cheap, but it's not super expensive either. It's actually, I would say it's a higher end without emptying your pockets, and something you actually enjoy.
See,
Podcast videos. Anton, you can either look up on here on YouTube, or you can go to Podbean, but I've left Podbean a long time ago. Scott Animal Adventure says, Hognose poop is in the water bowl. Good luck with that. That's the only thing I can say. I'm sorry, Scott. Good luck with that. The main reason why is because, now hear me out, is because, owning tarantulas, I have poop on my glass everywhere, especially the arboreals. Arboreals are, known for that crap. And it sucks. It sucks so bad. You're like, okay, take water, wash everything off, get it nice and clean. And sure enough, not even 20 minutes later, you've got a white streak somewhere. And it's like, really? Really? Why?
Are you now? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it just comes with owning a pet. You're going to have to take care of it. I got red-eyed tree frogs. Oh, wow! Reptidil says, Hognose poop is the best, and they got red-eyed tree frogs. I just love the transition. It's awesome. No, that cracks is crap. Wait, what? What? Did I miss something?
I think he's talking about a poop.
Oh, Mark, the spider guy, was talking about what Reptidil said. Reptidil said Hognose poop is best. Anton says I have 24 snakes to watch, and they're pooping every 2 to 3 days. Well, at least he knows he's got a schedule. I have to give him that. That's actually pretty impressive. To have a schedule like that, it's actually pretty impressive. Mark's better guy. Poo on the glass. Yes. Reptidil goes ADD, sorry.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky. The only one of my tarantulas that pooped on the glass, on the plastic, not the glass, because it's not in a glass, that one, is my Brachycama smithing. I don't even know how he does it, because it's not even like with the arboreal ones, I would understand because they climb up and they go on the lids and everything else. But this one is always on the ground, but yet the poop is like halfway up the tank.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, you don't climb up there. How did you get it up there?
They do it. I think they squirt it, and I think it just flies everywhere. Now, Reptidil's... I want to talk about Reptidil's red-eye tree frogs for a brief second. Reptidil, you have red-eye tree frogs. Now, what kind of setup do you have? Because I want Ellie's opinion on this. The reason why I'm asking is because we just had a guy on not too long ago with Scott's inverts that had a walk-in enclosure, and it was beautiful. It was gorgeous. I'm not talking bad about that one. I just worry about the people who have the walk-in enclosures for their frogs, and the frogs are so small. Do you know which video I'm talking about, right?
I don't know. I know the guy with the lizards, he had the walk-in enclosure, but not with the frogs.
It might have been the lizards. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, the iguanas and water dragons and that.
Yeah, no, let me see if I can bring up the image now. Because, I mean, it was gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but it was unpractical, if that's kind of how you want me to see it. Because, thing is, with the gentleman that Scott had on, he had an actual, practicality to his enclosure. But then there's people who do something like what I'm about to show you, and they have absolutely zero practicality, and it's like, why? Maybe it's just to show off that they have money, which, by all means, go for it. But if it's just to, I don't know. I'm befuddled, if that's a good word to put it. Let's see if I can find it really quick.
See, with the water dragons and the iguanas, I would understand having walk-in enclosures because they do need a lot of space. And the way he did it with the 9-foot pool and everything else, they kind of need that because even all the reptile places where I've been who keep that kind of thing, they'll go in the water, they'll climb, they'll go all around, they'll be terrestrial. They do so much and they're so active, they kind of need that space. So I understand that with them animals, but for a walk-in one for a frog, I wouldn't understand that. Depending on the size of the frog, I suppose.
Yeah, no, these were tiny frogs, and that's what drove me nuts. It's like, dude, aren't you afraid of actually stepping on one? What's the deal? They, the space was good for them if you're wanting a large amount of them, but I just didn't. I could not wrap my head around this. I gotta find it. It's somewhere around here, and of course, of course, I don't want to show it, or because I'm just typing it wrong. I don't know. It's a huge reptile enclosure. I don't want to know about the walk-in reptile enclosure. I'm talking about the amphibian enclosure. Yeah, anyway. Long story short, it drove me nuts. Don't have any walk-ins. Of course, I know you don't. Most of the animals hate and would kill me. Yes. One thing about Reptidil, I'm just going to say, during an interview prior, we figured this out. He likes to collect animals who hate him. Bubblegum, his rattlesnake, is prime example of that. And his cockatiel. Uh,
Yeah,
a
I have one of
citrian
those in the
cockatiel.
house.
Is it a
Animal.
cockatoo or cockatiel? I think it's cockatoo. A citrian cockatiel or cockatoo. I can't remember which one it was. Uh, Most of his hobby is just to lift a truck for some people, and people unfortunately lift a truck. Okay, Anton's asking what do you meant by that. Uh, but yeah, no, my question, you already pretty much answered that, was if it's what it's needed, it's needed. If it's too big, it's too big. Um,
I
Now,
think
what
a lot
about,
of, no, sorry.
ha-
A lot of people I've noticed they do same with Balfourias, they're doing with the dart frogs. They're trying to see how many they can get in a communal, and it's like a big competition.
yeah, no, I don't like that.
I hate it.
Yeah, no, I really, really don't like that. Uh, and see, there's people that go to extremes too. So, uh, yeah, don't get me started. Booze has been involved, and I don't want to lose followers just because I'm spouting off. Oh, yeah.
I think that's my problem. If I got something to say or I got a question that I need answering, I would just ask it because at the end of the day, you're never going to learn if you don't ask it. And if we're all keeping animals, we should all have an idea. So why should certain subjects be shied away from others?
True.
I had it before. I
Uh,
was on one live stream and I was talking about certain lizards. You know, there's certain lizards that drop their tail. And I was like, oh, well, has any of your lizards dropped a tail or anything like that? And they were like, you can't talk about that on here. And I'm like, why? It's part of keeping them. It happens. Do you get what I mean?
yeah, no, I get you. I get you. Uh, I get you very well on that one. Um, yeah, I don't know.
Hiya,
Like I
Hamid.
said, like I said, people just go too far. Oh, we got new people. Ahmad Riza, hey Ahmad. Hey, how's it going, sweetie? Hope you're doing well. Hope your grades are staying up. Yeah, Reptile is like it's not even real. It's just weird to explain. Yeah,
Okay.
I have to explain them. I have to. Yeah, I have to agree with that. That's what I want to say. But we are coming up on our. We passed our half hour mark. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call it for tonight. I'm gonna play another song and then be done for the night. Mainly because it is the time. StreamYard, because I don't have a subscription, they only give me 20 hours a month. It renews on the 20th, I will say that, but I have not started a new stream on the 20th, so I'm afraid it's going to shut down here pretty soon. We have everybody in the chat. I'm just going to give everybody a shout out. I'm going to give Ellie, our beautiful lady here, a shout out, who's wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It's so nice because they're like, I'll come and save you.
I'm good at being a guinea pig. I was a guinea pig at everything on all my manual handling, health and safety. I'm always the guinea pig because I've done them so many times. I pretty much know them off by heart while I'm in the class. You take me out of the class and try explaining it to someone else. When they start talking to me about it, I can explain it to them. But if nobody brings the topic up, I won't have a bloody clue.
And there you go. No, again, like I said, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for letting me test the audio and get everything sorted. Once in a while, I can still hear the crunch, the distortion. Drives me nuts, but at least I'll be able to figure it out. At least we stopped with the echo and the pauses and the latency and everything else. So, so everybody in the chat, we have Reptidil, we have Scott's Animal Adventures, we have Mamad Riza, we have Mark the Spider Guy. Who else do we have? I know we have a couple more people. We have Anton. Uh, who else? Who else? Who else? I guess that might be it. Yep, that's pretty much it. But there are 6 people who are listening in on the show, so I wanted to know who everybody was. I think Spider Mom 1978 is still listening. Somebody just jumped in. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. We're gonna play a couple songs, and then or not even a couple songs. We're just gonna play one more song because time is tight. So we're gonna play one more song. Make sure you like the stream. Yes, please make sure you like the stream. If you liked what we do here, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment after it's been uploaded, of course. And of course, I hope everybody has a good night, good time. And thank you, Ellie, once more. I really, really appreciate it.
You're welcome.